I'm meeting you again after 1 week. Okay, every Saturday I'll leave a video, upload a video. It should be very nice. Okay, fine. Now, last video about the college flower. Hope you enjoyed a lot. And in this video, you're going to see about the American and the French Revolution, which we saw the pictures of a particular. Wait, do you know the causes of French Revolution, or do you know the American French Revolution or the French Revolution? Okay, let's go into the pictures. Two revolutions which witnessed the 18th century and the two revolutions which changed the world totally apart. Absolutely. People who study 8th standard chapter 2. Never mind. First, let's see about the American Revolution, and next, let's see about the French Revolution. American Revolution. The British had 13 colonies in the 18th century in America. Okay, that include the 13 colonies. Okay, other few colonies were kept by French. And then, now let's come to the actual matter. The causes of American Revolution. The British imposed taxes on American colonies as the 7 Years' War had drained all their treasury and they are in dire need of money. So they taxed the colonies. They imposed heavy taxes on the colonies. It's one of the causes of the American Revolution. Next, its most famous cause, the Boston Tea Party. The Boston Tea Party. Okay, they imposed taxes on everything: tea, glass, lead, paints, everything. But they banned taxes on lead, glasses and paints, but not on tea, as it is very expensive and they want the Boston people to realize I have to pay taxes. But the people who are known as the Red Indians, but let's give respect to them as they are known as the Native Americans, they boarded the ship at midnight to threw crates of tea onto the sea. This is because before one day they told to arrive the tea laden ship. French Revolution. Before you go into the French Revolution, let's see the pictures of the American Revolution. You saw the pictures of some important causes for the American Revolution, and now we are going to see about the French Revolution. Oh, many of you can say I switched places. Yes, I switched my background because I came from America to French. Okay, now I will just let you know about the major pictures of the French Revolution. Okay, do you know, before that I will tell about an interesting fact about the American flag. Okay, now just see it. What are the 50 stars in American flag? Those 50 stars include those 50 states in America. Now let's see about the French Revolution. Okay, the causes of the French Revolution. First, you may or may not seen many pictures of the French Revolution like this. The two pictures. These two are not pictures, they are illustrations done by the French people before the French Revolution. As there are there was three estates: the clergy, the nobles, and the common people. Like in the first picture, you saw the different clothings of clergy, nobles, and the common people. Yes, the third estate was really poor, like they were treated like slaves by the first two estates. Yes, you saw in the second picture, right? Like two estate peoples was sitting at the back of the third estate then. Okay, now I will tell about that. Next, the important cause for the French Revolution is this plays a main role like monarch. Okay, monarchy. Monarchy is very cruel, like Louis XIV, who ruled France. At that time, their power reached the peak, so that they can't even live. They are living the life of extravagance. So they all try to leave the kingdom, but they cannot, as Louis XIV is very cruel. At Louis XVI, anyways, the Louis XIV, the two successors of Louis XIV were weak of the third estate plan. Okay, now I will tell about that. Next, the important cause for the French Revolution is this plays a main role like monarch. Okay, monarchy. Monarchy is very cruel, like Louis XIV, who ruled France. At that time, their power reached the peak, so that they can't even live. They are living the life of extravagance. So they all try to leave the kingdom, but they cannot, as Louis XIV is very cruel. At Louis XVI, anyways, the Louis XIV, the two successors of Louis XIV were weak. So at Louis XVI, the people all went out of the kingdom. The people left the kingdom, and the people abandoned the kingdom. Without people, there cannot be government. Like that, without people, there cannot be monarchy. Okay, now see the pictures of that Louis XVI or Louis XIV and see how they were treated. Now you saw that, and I hope you hated the two causes of the French Revolution. Now we will see the third cause of the French Revolution. Too much of famines in the food crops have disabled all the food crops and unable to eat them. But anyways, they were fully taxed. The third estate was fully taxed, but the first two estates were not taxed and eaten everything. It nearly like a bankrupt. So the third estate tried to start a revolution. Okay, I hope you like this video. Like, share and subscribe to Aricopedia, and then we are having a special guest over here. Hi friends, this is Jerry Commentary. He's also having a YouTube channel. Also subscribe to Jerry Commentary. Now he want to have a speech with you.
Like, share and subscribe to Jerry Commentary.
Okay, I hope this is the speech. Okay, then I will meet you in the next video about 10 or 5 mysterious pictures or illustrations that were created in the past.